All right, y'all. Well, it is Bad Bunny time. The Super Bowl approaches. Bad Bunny's doing the Super Bowl show. I have not, to my knowledge, heard a single second of Bad Bunny's music. This album came out last year. I've got my little translator tool up, although I don't have the name of the album here, but we'll be doing this throughout the reaction. So track one is
Nuevayol. New York.
what's funny is this Google Translator,
New York.
it'll do us like a fast one and
New York.
and a slow one to help you really.
Nuevayol.
Anyway, but the name of the album is in English. I should have taken more pictures. That's the name of the album. This will be hard in terms of reaction because obviously I don't speak Spanish. But I have the English translations up. But really, I can't like read along as the song progresses because I don't know, what's being translated and what it sounds like or whatever. So really, gonna focus on basically just playing the whole song all the way through. And at the end of the song, I'm just gonna go through all the lyrics. That's typically my format. Usually on longer songs, I'll stop in the middle. Looks like there's like a 6-minute song. That's the longest one. So really, this will work out. Maybe midway on track 3, which is the 6-minute song. Maybe I'll kind of read halfway through the lyrics and just to put a little bit of a intermission there between the songs. I guess it doesn't really matter though these days because I have to cut music out for YouTube anyway. So yeah. One thing I thought was funny with Bad Bunny and the Super Bowl show is, of course, the white people outrage, right? And I remember seeing on Twitter, there's a bunch of people saying it should have been Metallica for the halftime show. Halftime Super Bowl is in San Francisco this year at 49er Stadium. Metallica's from San Francisco. And so, like, that makes sense on a just, snap judgment reaction type of a thing. Like, yeah, okay, sure, get a band that's from San Francisco to play in San Francisco for the Super Bowl. But I'm a big fan of Metallica. I don't think they would work well as the Super Bowl. First of all, from what I understand, I think you as an artist have to like submit to be considered for the Super Bowl. And I don't even know if they've ever done that. So that's step one. Like, do they even want to play in the halftime show? And then 2 is, how would you do that? Because Metallica is not a performing band in the sense of they play. That's what they do. They play. They've got screens up and stuff, and so there's some stuff to watch, and they got pyrotechnics, of course. But it's not like, choreography and all these things happening like you would see at a halftime show. And then the other thing, too, is Metallica has long songs. So I think you get, 15 minutes max to perform for the halftime show? Because the halftime's a half hour instead of 15 minutes for the show to add in the show. So what are they going to do? Like play 25% of Master of Puppets and then play 25% of Ride the Lightning and then play 25% of one. Like, it wouldn't make any sense. And so I feel like the people who are outraged, whatever the fuck they're upset about it not being Metallica at the Super Bowl, would also be the same people pissed off if Metallica was doing the Super Bowl because the NFL would have forced them to trim down all their songs. Because if they don't, what are they going to do? Play 2 songs? And that's it. That's the show. Like, that's just lame as fuck. So I don't get the idea of Metallica doing a halftime show. I just don't think it would work. Unless they just played a lot of their shorter mainstream hits, and even then they wouldn't be able to play them all the way through because they got to condense it down so they can try and cram in as many songs as possible. Anyway, it's all pointless because the people who are outraged are really outraged for a different reason. And we all know what that reason is. So the whole discussion is a waste of time. But I just want to throw that out there as an idea. Anybody who would want Metallica as a halftime show, I just don't think it would work that well. Honestly, that's my opinion. There you go. Let's get into Bad Bunny. Some people have told me about this album, but it was a while ago and I already forgot. So I'm walking in just blind as blind can be. I'm so blind that I didn't realize bananas grew that way. On the cover, I didn't realize they grew up. There you go. Define the fucking laws of gravity. Those terrible, terrible tasting fruit. The banana.
Someone on the way to school last night.
What?
Yeah.
What? What'd you say?
Oh, there's someone with a banana tree on the way to school.
I don't look at the banana tree. I'm too repulsed by it. Ugh.
And you have to
bananas.
have a whole stem when you get them.
So there's some banana lore in the house because my wife and I did a, what was it? It was like a fruit tier list or some. We were ranking fruit, and it got to bananas, and that's when she found out. After us being married for over 20 years, she found out that day, like 2 years ago, whatever, that I don't like bananas. I eat them because they're kind of good for you, and they're easy. They're easy to eat, but I don't like the flavor of banana. I think it's not great at all. It's, if you can go back, if you can find that, it's up somewhere. You get to the point with that, you can just see the absolutely stunned, confused look of disbelief on her face. What? Anyway, what are you doing? All right, let's get to the album. I don't know what to expect aside from pop and Spanish. That's the only thing that I'm expecting right now is pop and Spanish. So let's drop into track 1, which is called
Nuevayol.
Which means
New York.
Here we go. Track 1, New York. I did, when I was doing sound check, I did put on The Heart Part 5 by Kendrick Lamar because I was kind of expecting something like this, I suppose. And yeah. Ah, cool. Definitely going to be a sound experience for me since I don't know the language. Oh, yeah. I like that. Actually, I almost know where it is. Okay, yeah. Oh, I like that they emptied out the production a bit. The drums coming back in a little bit. Coming all the way in. James Bond. I caught James Bond part. Yeah, this is good. Very easy to listen to, very easy to move to. Oh. I wonder if it speeds into track 2. No, not really. I mean, it kind of does, I guess, but that was good. Yeah, that was good. That was a good opener, man. And I was going to say, right as it like did a little U-turn on me with the production, that I like that it's full and it's got like, you know, kind of some spice to it in terms of the music, but it's not like over the top. There's not a lot of horns blasting and the drums aren't going crazy. Can you see the kitty in the background? I can't. Hold on, look. Yeah, good. We've been upping the production game here at Bob the Pop Pup with lasers and kitties. And it's fun for my wife because she can get the cat to dart around a bit. So I like, it was just good. A good amount of production. Lots of little things going on. There was that like descending synth note that was happening too. Let's go through some lyrics. Let's see, what do we got here in terms of any kind of story or theme or idea for the album of I should have taken more pictures. So here we go. It's called New York. If you want to have fun, and as I read these lyrics, I understand that this is not like it's a translation, and so when I read them, sometimes it may sound basic or maybe it won't make total sense, and that's a translation thing as you go from Spanish to English. So I understand that. I'm not really going to like focus on this specific writing, but more just the concepts that are in the writing. So if you want to have fun with charm and delight, you just have to live where? A summer in New York. If you want to have fun, charm and delight, summer in New York. July 4th, I'm hanging out drunk with my cousin, feeling fly. My people in the Bronx know what's up, buzzing high over in Washington Heights. Willie Colon, they call me the bad one. Because the years go by and I'm still hitting hard. Selling albums like Frida Kahlo paintings. I don't know who that is.
Who?
Frida Kahlo?
Oh, yeah. She is an incredible artist.
Incredible artist, my
Yes.
wife says. Okay. Well, there we go. It's been verified.
For unibrow also.
She has a unibrow?
If I remember right, yeah.
Yeah, kind of. Anyway.
Yeah, she's an incredible artist.
The Coke is white. The 2CB's pink. Don't get it twisted. No, better avoid it. A shot of rum at Tonita's house in Puerto Rico feels so close. Yeah, like a championship nobody can take from me. Okay. Painting a picture here. And then you get this little interlude. Puerto Rico's #1, best of the world. How's Bad Bunny going to be the king of pop with reggaeton and dembo? I feel like Lapis and... so there's a lot of shit I'm not going to be able to pronounce. When I was born, that's when Flo was born. Back and forth, ping pong, a heavy flow, Big Pun. Oh, I haven't listened to Big Pun yet. I got to listen to Big Pun. Not yet. Have not listened to him yet. With a silencer, we steal the girls, James Bond. Okay. And I heard him say James Bond, and they got the little silencer shot effect in there. With the Yankees and the Mets, Juan Soto. Run, because we're knocking it out of the park again. And then it gets into like the shh, don't let anyone hear us. You've got swagger, baby, so do I. You're hot, so am I. Smell good, I roll with the best. If you want it, you've got to move it. You've got swag, so do I. You've got to move it. Okay, cool. Good little, like, setting the stage, party jam type track. Let's go to 2. Let me copy. Oh, is it not going to let me do this? I don't want it to scroll. Oh, there we go. Is it going to do it? There we go. I got to put it into my translator here. So we'll drop this out. And track 2 is pronounced...
Voy a llevarte pa PR.
Which stands for...
I'm going to take you to Puerto Rico.
Are you hearing, like, in your head the
Yeah.
the digital
Did you
version?
press it twice?
No. I'll do it the slow version.
Voy a llevarte pa PR.
It sounds terrible.
I'm going to take you to Puerto Rico.
I'm going to take you to Puerto Rico.
Oh,
Well, because if you're trying to learn English, you
yeah,
gotta slow it
but
down.
I would not trust a person who told me that slowly.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
You don't trust Google, huh? Good.
Nope.
Either do I. All right, that's track 2. Gonna take you to Puerto Rico. Drop it in. Here we go. Also, I don't have... The English translations don't have any production credits listed, so there you go. Here we go. Here's track 2. I'm going to take you to Puerto Rico. Which means, man, Puerto Rico is something else. I've never been to Puerto Rico. I've never been to Miami. I want to go to Miami, but my wife won't let me go.
Yo la conocí en Miami, en Brickell. Ella sabe que aquí hay ticket.
Keep it
Quiere
up.
que yo
Listen
se
to the
le
music. Keep it up.
aplique. Que pa' casa la trafique. Voy a llevarte pa PR, mami, pa' que veas cómo
Oh, yeah.
que se perrea. Tráete a tu amiga si te gusta la idea. Dile que esta noche vamos a janguear. Qué rico la vamos a pasar.
Cool.
Aquí nadie se va a casar. Pero
It's like
te vas a querer quedar.
bubbly, but not
Aprovecha que estoy
like
soltero.
over the top with caffeine or
Mírame
something.
mal, si quieres que te singa, te voy a llevar pa' PR todo el finde. Hoy la calle está prendida, juga pastilla molida. Yo no pierdo tiempo, yo la cambio
Cool.
como Rosalía. La que me mira a los ojos por 5 segundos, ya yo sé que es mía.
Bad Bunny sounds good through here, too.
Que son bienvenidas, estoy puesto para el lío. Dime si tu lía, tu amiguito, el corillo está
man.
rico, pero ese culo tuyo, wow, sobresalía. Salimos de la disco y estaba de día. Obviamente salí con la que quería.
I like how this each segment, they're just doing a little curve with the production of it.
Chulería, ay, yeah. Sí, sí. Esto es PR, mami. Aquí nací yo y el reggaetón pa' que sepa. Ay, ay, voy cazando y muero perreando.
I'm on the hunt
Voy
and I'll
cazando,
die
y muero
dancing.
perreando. Voy cazando y muero perreando. Que bailen todas las gatas, no fuimos al garete.
Ah, that's funny.
Estás escuchando el que más le mete. Dale, mami, suéltate el grillete. Ponte en 4 que te voy a dar fuerte. Ponte en 4 que te voy a dar fuerte.
Yeah, that was good. That was good. There was a comment on Twitter this morning that said, because when did this come out? This came out last year, right? January of last year. So this is about a year old. And somebody was saying it was so nice listening to this album in June. And I could totally get that, man. Like, every now and then I'll crack off a joke about the album Blonde by Frank Ocean and how it's an incredible album, but you're not putting on that, it's a beautiful day and you're having a barbecue and the kids are in the pool. Like, you're not putting on Blonde, right? You're putting on this. This is what you're putting on. Just life, energy, sunshine, cool breeze, hopefully, nice breeze. It's not too terribly hot. Yeah, this is exactly what you're listening to in that kind of scenario there. I met her in Miami, in Brickell. She knows there's money here. She wants me to make a move on her, wants me to smuggle her back home. Oh, my. Human trafficking is a serious crime, by the way. Mr. Bunny. Mr. Bunny, the human trafficker. Oh, my God. Got to take you to Puerto Rico so you can see how we dance. Bring your friend if you like the idea. Tell her we're partying tonight. We're going to have a great time. Nobody's getting married here. But you're going to want to stay. That's funny. I like how there's an explicit statement of there will be no getting married here. Take advantage. I'm single. Give me that look if you want me to give it to you. I'll take you to Puerto Rico for the whole weekend. After, you'll delete Tinder. Oh, very bold. And I'm free, baby. I'm free. Look at me now. A pro at dancing. Tonight, the streets are alive. Hookah, crushed pills. I don't waste time. I switch them up like Rosalia. Is that the artist that I have yet to listen to? Oh, I guess he and her had a romantic relationship. Oh, well, there you go. Or wait. Bad Bunny refers to Spanish singer Rosalia and her well-known romantic relationships in the industry, which have been widely discussed, which I'm not going to read about because I don't know, and I don't really care what her relationships are. It doesn't, none of my business. If she looks me in the eyes for 5 seconds, I already know she's mine. Where are the wild ones? They're all welcome. I'm down for the trouble. Tell me if you're down for it too. Your girls and their whole crew are fine as hell. But that ass of yours, wow, stands out. I love translated language. What was it from? There's some old game like Nintendo, but when you won the race, you were the #1 victory champion. I love poor translations. They're so good. We left the club and it was already daytime. Obviously, I left with the one I wanted. Long live the wildlife, throw it back, get in the groove. Tell me if you're getting in. I know the way to the island. Drunk, all three of us. I'm taking you both. She wants to kiss me. I got her all messed up. Take your pictures now, because later I'm going to mess your hair up. That's good. That's good. It's Puerto Rico. This is where I was born, and so was reggaeton. Just so you know, I'm on the hunt. I'll die dancing. Let all the girls dance. We're going out. Listen to the one who does it best. Get on all fours because I'm going to hit it hard. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Good track. Good beat. All right, the next one. Oh, here we go. Get it back into the old translation here. Get it back into the translation. Copy this. This is track 3, which is also called
Baile Inolvidable.
Which means,
Unforgettable dance.
Unforgettable dance. I wonder what kind of dance this is going to be after what we just heard from track 2. All right, here's 3.
Baile Inolvidable.
What'd you say over there?
Probably chased.
Probably what?
Chased?
Chase?
Yeah, like chastity. Chased.
Oh, chased. I wasn't hearing the T.
That's the
Let's-
first jam.
Let's just try to keep it down over there. Try to listen to a very naughty song. This is the big one, by the way. 1.1 billion streams. All right, here's track 3.
Pensaba que contigo iba a envejecer. En otra vida, en otro mundo por
It's just a little effect over his voice.
En esta solo queda irme un día y solamente verte en el atardecer. Si me dan sola y triste no me hablan. Si me ven sola y triste soy culpable. La vida es una fiesta que un día termina.
I glanced over at the lyrics and I was like, because it kind of have like this tone, and I'm not surprised that the lyrics are a sad setting in terms of lyrics. That really threw me off. I thought my computer had crashed. There we go. I like that they cleaned out that effect, that like kind of synth filter. All the instruments are nice and clean. Oh yeah. Yeah. I love that.
Pensaba que contigo iba a envejecer. La vida es una fiesta que un día termina.
Yeah. Whoever's on the hand drums is having a blast. This almost sounds familiar. I have probably heard this somewhere. I've probably heard this somewhere. This sounds familiar. This is cool. I love how Bad Bunny sounds right there. Something that, you know, I've only heard a couple, and by a couple I think I mean one, Spanish albums. Just one, Cancerbero. Great fucking album. What was it, Mierta? Great album. Oh, what was the song I loved? It's one of the ones towards the end. Anyway. But listening to that one, because he's rapping in Spanish, and it made me wonder, you know, is it easier to rap in Spanish or not? And a lot of people said it was harder, but what I love about that section right there, I think we're on verse 2, because he's like singing in Spanish, it's like this mix, like a great mix of sing and rap at the same time. And so he's just got, and I don't know if he, you know, it's hard for me to tell in terms of how he's using his voice, if he is rapping or if he is singing, because it feels like a combination. But also because of the language, I don't know. You know, I just don't listen to a lot of Spanish language music. And so I don't know if that's a common style of singing, or if this, like in Spanish music, I don't know if this is considered singing or rapping. I don't know what lane we're really in. But I love how in that section right there, to me, it just sounded like this perfect blend of both. Of singing, but with this rap flow. And the way he went through that was just fucking like phenomenal. It was really, really good. That section right there. Yeah. Oh, I like how they give the horns a little bit of a growl coming out of that. Yeah. This is a great song. Great song. Hell yeah. Those backing vocals coming in is so fucking good. So good. Love the horns through here. So good. That was great. That was absolutely great. That was so good to listen to. So fun to listen to. Let's go through the lyrics, though, because Mr. Bunny, the human trafficker.
That's horrible. You're going to get banned for saying that. Or, like, whatever. This is the end. This is the end. This is the last last recording you ever gonna do.
My wife is very offended that I'm saying Mr. Bunny, the human trap. Hey, if you're bringing people out of the country, if you're smuggling people out of the country, what else do you call that? What else call it? The tour guide? Mr. Bunny, the let's go to another country tour guide? Anyway, here's the intro to the song. I thought I'd grow old with you. In another life, in another world, it could be. In this one, all that's left is for me to leave one day and only see you in the sunset. If you see me alone and sad, don't talk to me. If you see me alone and sad, it's my fault. Life is a party that one day ends, and you were my unforgettable dance. But you made this rule of no marriage, too. So I wonder, I'm kind of curious to see if this album goes in a direction of a story. When I was setting it up, I did get a glance at something from Bad Bunny talking about the idea of, I should have taken more pictures. And actually, now that I think about it, I didn't read it at all. I just saw that, it means should have taken more pictures. But I'm curious to see, because we're starting early with this very much a party theme and having fun and all this stuff. I wonder if we're going to end up in a place of remorse, or if it just goes too quickly, or if it's more of I should have stopped and tried to appreciate the moment more, which is hard to do, right? Because that's kind of the point of partying, is just woo, right? You don't stop in the middle of your party and go, okay, I gotta analyze this and be here and be present. Like, no, it's all about just letting it all go, right? That's why it goes by so quick, because it's so much fun. Anyway. And then this little interlude, Jacob Morales, while one is alive, one must love as much as possible. So maybe that's another theme here. This, love as much as possible, but, you could almost say live as much as possible. But then in doing so, life goes like that, doesn't it? Anyway, let's get into the chorus. We'll go through the lyrics again. I thought I'd grow old with you. Another, let's see, we kind of already talked about. In this one, all that's left for me is to leave one day and look up at the sky to see if I see you fall. And if you see me alone, don't talk to me. If you see me sad, it's my fault. I can't forget you. I can't erase you. You taught me how to love, how to dance. How can I forget you? There's a new move I want to show you. Oh. At night, I can't even sleep anymore. All I do is dream of you. Can't forget you, can't erase you. Taught me how to love, how to dance. The way you kissed me, the way I made you feel, the way you looked at me, it turned me on. It feels so wrong not to have you close. The new girl's good, but she doesn't have your lips. My devil, my angel, my crazy girl. I like that. My devil, my angel, my crazy girl. And then this interlude, it says, this sounds amazing. Let's do it again like last night. But really, this was when the band was just playing, having so much fun. So, I mean, I think there's a blend of dance and dance happening here, both in terms of what he's talking about lyrically, but what's going on with the music as well. The music was so good through that section, that midsection. I can't sleep with anyone, or no, it says, I can sleep with anyone, but I don't want to wake up with just anyone. Only with you, only with you. I only dance with you, no one else but you. A kiss to wherever you are. And then more of the kind of repeated lyrics. The final verse, I've had many girlfriends, but none like you. I don't have my sun anymore. I live on the moon. If I think of you, I'd go for it in an instant. My devil, my angel, my crazy girl. Good shit. Good shit. Let's keep going. Let's go to 4. We hitch. Now we get to. I'm almost starting to learn Spanish, because this is. I'm gonna say performito, but performative performance. No, I don't know what that would be. Let's enter. Oh, new perfume. I was close.
Perfumito Nuevo.
Yeah, I was close. Not quite.
New perfume.
So new perfume is what that means, not performance. I am not Francis. Just so everyone knows.
It's great. It's so great.
I'm not going to tell the Francis story right now. Maybe some other time. I've told it at some point. I think. I don't know which video. But anyway. All right, here's track 4, which is New Perfume. Drop it in. So this is Rain. Ah, cool. It's like a smeary synth. Oh, okay. I like that. Wow, wow, wow. I like that his voice is lower, kind of a contrast to hers. Ah, I like that they chopped it. That's great. Yeah, yeah. And then chop it again too. Yeah. Yeah, we're only a couple songs in, but, and I know like with pop is pretty formulaic, right? Like I don't listen to a lot of pop, but when you listen to a lot of pop, just a little bit of pop, you start to hear like the formula, you know? And so I kind of hear pop formula here, but at the same time, I feel like, you know, they're doing these little catchy things and these hooky things, which are great. But at the same time, it still also kind of feels just a bit of a progression through the song rather than just trying to be catchy for the sake of being catchy. I mean, it's kind of a little bit of both, right? But I just like how they're screwing around with the song and how it's structured, and you kind of get this happening and then that happens and then this happens and so on. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, cool. They've done a lot of different sounds in this one. Oh, wow, man. They just kind of keep moving from spot to spot on this track, which is pretty impressive for something that's a little over 3 minutes. It's like its own little miniature journey. Oh, good little ending there. Tap it on the, is that a little tiny cowbell, I think? Okay. Before I read lyrics, I'm going to say kind of the musical experience here, something I should have been doing this whole time, but it just occurs to me now. Haven't been reading the lyrics. I mean, I just had it here, but yeah, whatever. Two things I wanted that kind of jump out at me in terms of the sound experience. You know, guy's voice, girl's voice. They're kind of going back and forth. And then what's interesting too is the way the music moves around. Kind of goes over here, kind of goes over there. It's up a little bit, it comes down a little bit. It's just lots of different little things. And it just almost feels like this quick relationship. So I'm going to come into it musically with the idea of a quick relationship. And then let's see the lyrics. And let's see if musically that idea is shown through compared to what we got on the lyrics. So here's the girl. Tonight I went out again, but I think I want something new. If you see me around, you don't know me. Cinderella after midnight. I've already transformed. Let's get out of here. Because I like how you smell and even more how you move. And then this is still her. Tell me already, when am I going to try your new perfume? Last time I didn't get to do it. Daddy, I owe you that one. Tell me already when I'm going to try your new perfume. Tonight I'm all yours. What are you going to do if I get closer? And then here's Bad Bunny. I just checked the clock and it's 1:16 a.m. That means I won't give you a break anymore. Keep looking like that. Keep looking like that because I'll give it to you right there. Keep dancing. I'm measuring your rhythm. You don't seem like a Leo or a Scorpio. I think you've got your own sign. Cold, sentimental. She's in her bad girl era. Sometimes it's hard to meditate and she just wants to scream or find me to hook up and I'll give it to her anytime. If I go down there, the tide will rise. Her eyes start spinning. Baby, I'll make you believe. Damn, devilish girl, you're just as naughty as me. New perfume and you smell amazing. I almost ripped your jeans. Well, don't do that. And they have to buy a new pair of jeans. Same lyrics here. Oh, that's them together, singing this together. Tell me already, when am I going to try your new perfume? Then we go to her for verse 2. Baby, you're a star. This mouth tastes like star fruit. Fire, since I saw you, I turned red with your eyes. You stripped me down. I've got you dancing without manners. Come on. You and I are the same. We went all out, and tomorrow we'll go all out. A weekend in Como. Take you on a roller coaster in the mountains. What the hell is it you've got that inspires me? And then the bridge is both of them. You look good by my side. If you're there, I'm not looking anywhere else. 5 to 6, you've got me under control. I don't know what the fuck that means. I imagine us having a fight. Okay. All right. So I guess this is a different girl from the one that he can't forget. Has he already forgotten the unforgettable dance? Maybe not. I'm probably taking it like far too seriously in terms of looking for a story or something. I mean, that whole album could just be songs like this, right? Just dancing and hooking up with people, having fun, all that kind of a thing. But I am going to take the time, since I'm here, might as well look for a story, see if there's anything there, you know? Okay, so there you go. So it's a different girl. They're having a good time. Sounds like they're enjoying each other's company. Let's go to 5, which has a feature, Chewy, and then it's pronounced
Weltita.
Which also means
Weltita.
Oh, that was great. So there's no translation, so I don't know if this is a place or I don't know what this means.
Weltita.
But I love the English.
Weltita.
All right, here's track 5. Well, I'm just going to say Weltita since there's no translation through Google, as far as Google is concerned. Oh. Beefy bass line has my attention.
Baby, te voy a dar una vuelta por la playita. Te voy a llenar de besitos en la carita. Un día conmigo es lo que tú necesitas. Sonriendo tú te ves más bonita. Baby, te voy a dar una vuelta por la playita. Te voy a llenar de besitos en la carita. Un día conmigo es lo que tú necesitas. Sonriendo tú te ves más bonita. Baby, yo sé.
Yeah, cool.
La vida así. Pero ponte el traje de baño, mami, que te voy a buscar. Te dejo mojadita.
Yeah, I fucking like this one. I like this one. Yeah, I like this beat right here, this note.
Tú me dices, si adentro o afuera, debajo del agua, nadie se entera. Baby, te voy a dar una vuelta por la playita. Te voy a llenar de besitos en la carita.
Y ahí soñamos con un futuro.
Coming back in with the beat again.
Por un segundo nos olvidamos de todo. Aquí solo somos tú y yo.
Vamos a besarnos frente a la sola. Aunque sea de piquito, pim, pim. Vamos a besarnos frente a la sola. Hay muchos mosquitos en la costa, baby, voy a ponerle un screen. Vamos a besarnos frente a la sola. Sudadita el sol te da y eso brilla como bling bling. Vamos a besarnos.
This is a good one, man. This is a pretty cool album.
Por eso es que me gusta ir contigo a la playita y llenarte de besitos la carita. Y un día juntito es lo que yo necesito. Sonriendo tú te ves más bonito.
Yeah, that's a good one. They're doing. I was thinking about the Super Bowl. Oh yeah, like this makes perfect sense. Of course, you would pick this artist for the Super Bowl. Of course. Because it's just like I can already picture the girls that are going to be dancing and like the outfits they're going to be wearing. But like, of course, it's just going to be tons of dancing, very high energy, very catchy beats. I mean, all kinds of stuff. So this makes fucking perfect sense to me for the Super Bowl. Like, yeah, this is the kind of artist you put in the Super Bowl. I like Metallica. I really enjoy Metallica. Don't get me wrong. But like, this makes way more sense than Metallica. Metallica up there fucking singing Ride the Lightning, talking about a guy getting electrocuted to death. Or singing one about a guy that's just a fucking vegetable after being blown up in the war. No, people don't want to hear that. They want to hear this. They want to have fun. All right, here's the lyrics. I'll take you for a stroll on the beach. I'll cover your sweet face with kisses. One day with me is all you need. You look even more beautiful smiling. And that repeats. Yeah. Baby, I know. That's how life is. But put on your swimsuit. I'm on my way to you. I'll leave you soaking wet and the sun will dry you off. It'll tan you. You're my favorite song and I'll play you on repeat. I'll give it to you. I want to draw little hearts on the shore. Relax, baby. I'll carry the chair for you. Those pretty little eyes. I love how they shine. How can a goddess be so simple? And for a kiss from that skinny girl, I'd give anything. You tell me, inside or outside, underwater, no one will find out. Boy, oh my. Stroll on the beach. And then this is the other artist, the female vocals. I'll just call her Loren. For you, with you, I feel different. There's something when we look at each other, and in the well we hold hands and shouted, Jacinto? What does that mean? Do you know what that means? No. Let me get it in my Google Translator here. Although Google Translator failed on the last one on this one.
Lo siento?
Hyacinth?
Jacinto.
Hyacinth.
Hyacinth. What's a hyacinth?
Flower.
That's a flower?
Yeah.
They're going to shout the name of a flower? That's got to mean something else. That doesn't make any sense. Why would you be in the water with your girl holding hands and shouting out the name of a flower?
It's very fragrant.
It's very fragrant, yeah,
It
sure.
has lots of
But like,
blooms on it.
we don't jump in the pool and go, mac and cheese.
No, we got Marco Polo.
Marco Polo. When I'm not at my best, you take me to build sandcastles and the castles turn into little villages, a small town where problems don't exist. And there we dream about a future, a small town where problems don't exist, where we're fine, not lacking much. For a second, we forget everything. Here, it's just you and me. We'll kiss in front of the waves, even if it's just a little peck. There are a lot of... We'll kiss in front of the waves. There are a lot of mosquitoes on the coast, baby. I'll put up a net. Fortunately, California does not have the problem. I hate mosquitoes so much. We'll kiss in front of the waves, all sweaty. The sun hits you, and you shine like bling bling. Let's say in May, I'll take you to Paris. And then the outro by Lauren is... That's why I love going to the beach with you and covering your sweet face with kisses. One day together is all I need. You look even more beautiful, smile. That's actually a really nice song. Oh, nice song. Cool sounds, too, that they're using in the production. I like that the production... It doesn't... You get the hand drums, you get the horns, you get some piano and stuff like that. And I kind of feel like that's kind of like a core sound for something like this. And it's been present, and it's just been done really well. But they've expanded beyond that. There's some synthetic sounds, and there's just kind of some weird spacey electronic sounds. Like they've done a good job. With this one specifically, they have that like just really beefy bass note going on. So I'm pretty impressed with the production so far. Because so far it's just been up, a lot of fun, party, love, dancing, life, all that kind of stuff. And the music has definitely matched that. And they've kept it interesting through 5 songs now. So let's go to 6, which is called this, which I don't know. I'm wondering if this Google Translate is not going to work out anymore. Yeah. It's translated from Portuguese.
Veldá con acento agudo.
What the Oh, is it like an abbreviation? I wonder if it's an abbreviation. Because the other one, track 2, it's an abbreviation. That's what's going on. That's what screwed up the Google Translate. Because track 2 is I'll take you to Puerto Rico. But it's abbreviated. And so I think this is probably some sort of abbreviation, which is why it spit this out.
Veldá con acento agudo.
I don't know how the fuck you get that from 5 letters, so it's got to be an abbreviation. But here's the English translation. Ready? This is what Google says.
Veldá.
I don't think so, Google. I think you're wrong. I'm pretty sure you're wrong. So, but we'll call it Veldá. Why not? This is track 6. From 5 letters to a bunch of words back to Veldá. Here we go.
Me diste follow y te di follow back. Me diste like y yo te di 2 para atrás. Toma, al otro día me pusiste en los Kloufrens. Yo sé lo que tú quieres, mana, voy pa'l bien. De espalda de lado o de frente. En todas las fotitos se ve bien. Mami, te lo doy ahora y después también. Tuve un story cerca y que le llego a pie.
His voice.
Oh, ma, yo quiero que tú seas mi loba.
This is Omar Quartz. Good voice.
Oh, si nos vamos del water te moja. Yo te voy a comer como una luz roja.
Is it like this like synthetic? Ow. Yeah. Like the layer on the vocals there. Like this. This is kind of more of an electronic style, but I like it.
Pero tú estás suelta. Ay, tú eres una pitcher, mami. Pero yo me crié en la loma. Tú vas a soñar conmigo después que te la coma. Yo bajo pa' tu barrio, low, quien no te coma. O si no en la lamba en una movie cabrona.
Again, this feels like that section too. I don't know exactly where we're at. I think this is Bad Bunny, his verse, but it's that singing, rapping style. And I don't know if he's just singing in Spanish and that makes it sound like rapping, or if he's trying to also put like a bit of a flow while singing on top of it. But I love that mix. It's such a great blend when he does it, the way he's doing it.
Le llego bien loca como una gringa en la perla. Baby, te he hablado, sí, un placer conocerla. Ando con Papo, con Davey, tú con tu Kerla. Y no sé si la hierba, pero tú tienes ojos chiquititos, como si fuera don. Le pasé la lengua, como sellando el blon. Y te suelta, con un tequila y limón. Eso está bien grande, bebé, como una Yukon.
Vamos a ver si es verdad, vamos a ver si es verdad, vamos a ver si es verdad. Vamos a ver si es verdad, vamos a ver si es verdad.
Baby, tú lo haces como si supieras. Hasta tú te pondrías bella casi con mis ojos te viera. Cerrar los ojos y piénsame. Ey, yo estoy bebiendo y también quemé. Ella quiere un mensaje que diga ven. Yo me paso mirando ese culito en internet.
Oh, the lyrics on this one are funny. Very funny. Remember, Google says this song is called
Veldá.
I love the slow translation. That shit is the best. Veldá. All right, let's go through the lyrics here. Horny girl, horny girl. Oh, it's OC. Underwater. You followed me and I followed you back. You gave me a like, I gave 2 back. Take that. The other day you put me in your close friends. That's what you want, babe. I'm heading to the DMs from the back, side, or front. You look amazing in all your pics. I'll give it to you now and later too. You posted a story nearby. I'm ready to walk over if I have to. I want you to be my wolf. You've got me walking a fine line. If we go underwater, you'll get wet. I'm going to eat you up. I'm going to eat you up like running a red light. I'm going to say this is a failure to translate right there. I'm gonna eat. Like running a red light? Oh, like maybe in a hurry. Fast. Maybe that's what it is. Yeah. My wife is nodding her head in approval. Ah, jeez. Come on, get ready. Who's paying tonight? Babe, don't worry about it. You're coming, I'm going. Just follow me with that anime style ass. This is what you've been waiting for. My flirty message. We'll see if it's true. We'll see if it's true. We'll see if it's true. Baby, you do it like I knew you knew how. Even you would get turned on if you saw yourself through my eyes. That's funny right there. You and I are going to meet. We're going to get to know each other. We're going to dance. We're going to drink. We're going to hook up. Then get it on. You're going to get addicted. And this is going to get wild. We're going to end badly. Yeah, because I'm trouble and because you're hot. But I've got my girls, the ones I don't let go of, but you're free. You're a pitcher, but I grew up on the mound. Jesus Christ. You'll be dreaming of me after I eat you up. I'll roll you up to your block low-key in the Tacoma. Or maybe in the Lambo. Living a crazy movie life. Check the AP, it's always on time. That's why no girl rushes me or tricks me. I'm ready to knock you up right now. She showed up all wild like a white girl in La Perla, wherever that is. Nice to meet you. I'm with Bad Boy. I'm with Davey. You're with your girls. I don't know if it's the weed, but you've got those tiny little eyes like Dawn. I ran my tongue over you like sealing a blunt. Good description there. You let loose with tequila and lime. That thing in the back, baby, it's huge like a Yukon. Close your eyes and think of me. I'm drinking and blazing too. She wants a message that says, come over. I spend my time staring at that booty online. That ass belongs to a boss. And I've always wanted to be a boss. Let's go somewhere no one will notice. So when I hit it, oh my God. Okay. So this song, I think this song is about having sex, maybe. I think so.
You think so?
It's hard to tell. I don't know. It's either that or he's running a red light in his Yukon. I can't.
mean, it's confusing. And he might be doing that because he's running his tongue along the blunt. And so he didn't notice.
Yeah, and he's driving like this. Oh shit, the lights red. Go. Yeah, right. Yeah.
How do you say that in Spanish?
Let me punch it in here. Can I go from English to Spanish? I can. This is what I'm gonna put in English. Oh, I can't do. Wait. I want to put. Oh shit, the light's red. Oh, I can't type it right. So I want to go the other way though. Can I do it the other way? I gotta flip it. English. Here. English. Oh Jesus, there's so many languages to pick from. Sorry everybody, this is taking a long time. It's gonna be worth it though. I hope. Okay, English to Spanish. So here's English.
Oh shit, the light's red.
Oh, mierda, el semáforo está en rojo.
Here, you ready? Ready? I'll play the slow version for you. Here we go.
Oh shit, the light's red.
Okay, here's the translation.
Oh, mierda, el semáforo está en rojo.
Oh God, man. That's fucking fun.
You should always do translations.
Okay, well, let's keep going. This one's called El Club, which means the club. So I don't need a translation for that. I got that one figured out already. Yeah. This is track 7, dropping into the club. Here we go.
Yeah, 2 de la mañana en el club, todo el mundo pasándola cabrón, la mujer encima de mí.
I feel like I've heard this beat.
La que yo quiera dice que sí, bien loco cantando la canción. Después de aquí nos vamos pa'. ¿Qué estará haciendo mi ex? Que hace tiempo por ahí no se ve. ¿Será que ya me superó?
Bad Bunny sounds great right here.
Que hace tiempo por ahí no se ve.
Slower tempo, slower pace. Great sound.
Mientras que yo borracho pienso que diablo estará haciendo.
Oh, there we go. There we go. There's the club.
Seguirá sola o está saliendo con otro que no soy yo. La disco está llena y yo la vacía porque no está la nena mía con la que yo siempre me reía, con la que yo siempre me venía, con la que yo hablaba todos los días y ahora no.
Bad Bunny sounds amazing right here.
Y ahora no sé nada. Ay, ¿qué estará haciendo mi ex? Que hace tiempo por ahí
Cool.
no se ve.
I always love these like growling synths.
Y le va bien, mientras que yo borracho pienso. Si en mí estás pensando, o si la luna estás viendo, con otra persona conectando, y si de mí le estás hablando.
I like this one.
Pero aunque sea ser un buen recuerdo, ser un buen recuerdo.
Very interesting style of a song, especially with the middle section being like the club where it really kind of like pops off. But what a mix of both club party sound, but also just like sadness and sorrow and what have you. Let's go through the lyrics here on this one. 2 a.m. at the club. Everybody's having a great time. The women are all over me. The hookah, the pills, and a blunt. Whoever I want says yes, singing... how do you pronounce this? Oh, it's a song. Okay. They're singing this song like crazy. After this, we're going to... What could my ex be doing? Haven't seen her around for a while. Could it be she's over me and doing fine while I'm here drunk wondering what could my ex be doing? And then here's the verse. What the hell could she be doing? Is she out partying? Is she sleeping? Is she smoking? Is she drinking? Is she still single? Is she seeing someone that's not me? Not me. Baby, that's not me. I bet I'd forget about you and lost... I bet I'd forget about you and lost $500. Once again, my feelings got the best of me. The guys think I'm doing fine, but no, I'm dead inside. The club is packed and yet so empty because my girl isn't here. The one I'd always laugh with, the one I'd always climax with, the one I used to talk to every day. And now I don't know anything. Now I don't know anything. Chorus repeats. And then here's the second verse. 2019 blinked and now we're here. 2020, the last time I was happy. 2022, the last time I saw you. Life didn't grant me any of the things I asked for. I don't know what happened. I prayed to God, but he ghosted me too. The future hit me, left me stuck in the past. I like that. That's a great line right there. Happiness walked away. What a line right there. The future hit me and left me stuck in the past. I like that one. And I wonder, what could you be doing? Are you thinking about me or looking at the moon, connecting with someone else? And if you are talking about me, I hope it's to be a good memory. Good memory. Interesting. Okay. So we've had multiple like party songs and hooking up with girls songs and what have you. Now we finally get a song where some longing, some missing of this other person. Just curious to see if this goes anywhere, because we still got a lot of music left. We're only, well, I guess we're getting close to halfway, but let's go to 8, which is, let's see if Google translates this. We'll put this in here. Nope. Oh shit, I didn't. I do this all the time. I always copy it, but then I don't like press the button to copy. Yeah, Google Translate's all fucked up. Here, I'll just play it.
Ketu Tecré con acento agudo.
So there's definitely abbreviations that it's catching on the Spanish side, but when you play it on the English side...
Ketu Tecré.
Oh my God, I love it. I love it. Anyway, here's track 8.
Ketu Tecré.
Oh my God.
Yo ni sé nada pa' que tú estés así conmigo. ¿Cómo fue que terminamos siendo enemigos? Baby, si asume, yo estaba dándote castigo. Siempre sigo a fuego contigo.
Interesting
Tú no eras así.
notes.
Cuando yo te conocí, siento que yo te cambié. Después que te lo metí.
Huh. Seem to have another like stretch of sorrow there, or maybe not. You know what's interesting is I can't follow the words because I don't know the language, but at the same time, I know where he is. Like, I think he just dropped into the chorus here. And it's kind of funny because even though I can't speak the language, I can follow along with these translations. And I'll go through all the lyrics at the end, like I've been doing. But it is funny because you're reading the lyrics as he's kind of going through everything that's being said here. Yeah, you can hear it in the song. And so they're doing a good job with, even like with the way this track opened up, those notes. I was like, oh, this is kind of a funky sound, you know? And then it dropped into the beat proper, and then he starts singing. But he's done a good job with his voice. He's just got this hint of melancholy, a little hint of sadness. It's not a sad song in its overall structure, but the hints are in there. And so the music has done so well of matching this lyrical content of we're still at the party, we're still at the club, but we're kind of bumming out a little bit too at the same time. Yeah, we're definitely getting the moody section here.
Anoche a las 2 te llamé y estás hecha una malcría. ¿Qué carajo tú te crees? Conmigo no, yo fui el que te enseñé. Yo fui el que te enseñé a aplicarla como es, a frontear como es, a tirar chavo en el club, la juca y la moe. Ahora te sueltas y sales pa' la disco perrear. Ahora te sueltas y sales pa' la disco perrear. Ahora te sueltas y sales pa' la disco perrear. Pa' la disco perrear. Pa' la disco perrear.
I like what they're doing with the layer on his voice too. Yeah, very moody style with that note and that I guess octave, I suppose, or key. All right, let's go through the lyrics. Kind of got a sad party jam here. All right, here we go. I didn't do anything to make you act like this. How did we end up as enemies? Baby, just a month ago, I was putting it down for you. I've always been good to you. You weren't like this when I first met you. I feel like I changed you after I gave it to you. Now you're single and going to the club to dance. You forgot about me and moved on with your life. After I did it right, now you want to act wild. Wearing a dress with no panties, listening to old school songs by Plan B, Hey Shorty by Joel, Joel, and Randy. Posting stories, twerking like Cardi, your little toy, and none of them say Andy. A little reference to Toy Story there. A doll looking for an AP. I don't know what AP is. If not a Rolly, if not a Cartier. She wants me to hit it in the parking lot. Nails, eyelashes, pics with extra flash. If you're going to show me that ass, let it be in person. I don't do Snapchat. At night, drinking tequila. By day, it's matcha. If she's not with Vero, she's with Nacha. Okay. And if she messages me, it's because she's drunk. Her mom spends her time praying for her to settle down. About 11 p.m., she's out in the streets again. Many guys want her, but she's the one who chooses. If you see me doing the same thing as you, don't get mad. Which is kind of odd to say because he's mad that she's doing that. So, like, you should also not get mad. If you're doing it and she's... Anyway. Now you're single, going to the club to dance. Let's see. Okay. Verse 2. I don't even recognize you anymore. Last night I called you at 2 a.m. and now you're acting like a brat. Who the hell do you think you are? Not with me. I'm the one who taught you. I'm the one who taught you how to make moves like that, how to flaunt like that, how to throw cash in the club, the hookah, the moe. I used to love you so much, but now I don't even like you anymore. You're cocky, stuck up, but I've got my eye on you. I gave you everything when you were my girlfriend. If you message me to fight, you know I'm going to leave you on read. Keep living wild. And then the outro, which was just spoken, says, I'm jealous with my feelings, so it pisses me off, it hurts, it bothers me to show them to someone who doesn't deserve it. Okay, I really wish I knew what the name of the song was. Fucking Google Translate. I didn't realize. Well, I think it's because there's some sort of abbreviation or something that's happening with these song titles. And so the computer doesn't know what the fuck is going on, which is impressive because I also don't know what the fuck is going on, but I at least know enough to know that ain't right. So I'm smarter than the computer. Yeah. I did it. Huh. Okay, let's keep going. So he's getting a little cranky face about it. The girl's changed. He doesn't like it. She's out there partying without him. He's upset about it. Doesn't make him happy. Let's go to track 9, which I'll put this in the translator, but Google's going to screw it all up again. But it's fun to hear. Did it go? It is fun to hear. Yeah, it's not. Let's hear Southern Soho. No. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe I've just been putting it in Spanish, and it's not all been in Spanish. Let's see.
Bokete.
And then here's the English version.
Bokete.
Anyway, here's track 9. Here we go. Jumping in. I wonder if we're gonna go from Bad Bunny to Sad Bunny right here.
Sálvame frente al río, viéndonos los corazones.
I like the sound here. This is cool.
Las hojas cayendo, preguntas sin contestaciones. Mis sentimientos cambian como estaciones. Y aunque en PR todo el tiempo es verano, estoy pasando frío escuchando estas canciones. Pensando en ti, pero no te emociones. Quédate en tu viaje, que cuando aterrices nadie va a aplaudir. Ey, un día va a ponerte vieja, bájame.
Good sound. Like the echo on the voice. Like the synth. That shit is neat too, right there. I like how it's picking up a little bit. Just a little bit. Chilled out again.
Probando si soy fuerte. Yo ni quiero competir. Tú eres linda, pero te gusta mentir. Quédate en tu viaje, que cuando aterrices.
I love the sound here. Just very like expanse, booming kind of. Yeah. Huh. Interesting lyrics, man. 6 o'clock, 6 p.m. by the river, watching our hearts, leaves falling, questions with no answers. My feelings change like the seasons. And even though it's always summer in Puerto Rico, I'm feeling cold listening to these songs, thinking about you. But don't get your hopes up, because I'm not going to send you a message. Which one of us is going to suffer the most? I don't know, but I hope it's you. I think it'll be you. I don't even want to compete anymore. You're beautiful, but you love to lie. Stay in your fantasy, because when you land, no one's going to clap for you. One day you'll get old, you'll look back, and you'll regret letting the realest thing you've ever had in your life slip away. This line cracks me up. You're like a pothole in Puerto Rico. That's why I avoid you. Just drive around that real quick. My car has low profile tires, and so I very much dodge potholes on the regular so I can connect with avoiding potholes. No more poems for you. This is the last one I'll write. Sometimes the flashbacks come back you and me fucking rough, and I was going to take you to Maya or wherever that is, but you didn't even make it to Arecibo. The invitation to the beach expired. The best of us no one saw, or maybe life lied to us. And we had to say goodbye and live the way I lived before meeting you. Looking at your pictures, testing if I'm strong enough. The waves with the wind, the dogs, and the luck. I was afraid of losing you, but not more than I feared death. And I'm alive. Thank God. And there was this part that was spoken word, and maybe it was the bridge. Maybe it was this part that was just the spoken word. Thank God I'm alive. That's what matters. I've fallen in love 515 times, and with you is 516. So this is nothing new. Time to move on, let it go, and forget. And later on, if we need to fall in love again, we'll fall in love again. You know I like being like this, in love. And then the chorus repeats itself. You know, this is sometimes, and I don't know. I make fun of Tyler, the Creator, fairly often because that guy loves to fall in love. There's so many songs, so many albums, so many times where he's talked about falling in love. And I guess there's just people out there that are like that, you know? But sometimes with this stuff, and this is where I tend to kind of shy away from stuff like R&B and even just anything that's super duper lovey. And especially when it gets to the heartbreak side, because when someone tells me, I've fallen in love 515 times and you're, number 516, it gets to a point for me where I just don't believe the emotions you're expressing, because I feel like it can't both be true. Like, you can't have just so fallen in love, with the perfect woman 515 times. There's no fucking way. Like, just, and I mean, look, I'm being ridiculous, and I'm sure Bad Bunny's probably being ridiculous too in terms of just throwing out a big number, right? But more for me, it's the emotion that's being expressed. And so I get a little like, when someone says they so fell in love, but then 2 songs later they're talking about, well, and not that Bad Bunny is saying this here, but it's like, I never even loved you anyway, and I don't need you, and I never liked you. And like, it's either one or the other, So it's fucking funny that we're using the number 515. Maybe that means something that I don't know about, but. And you would think if you've had your heart broken 516 times, the part of it's time to move on and let it go and forget, you'd be a little better. You'd have to experience, practice at that. You'd move on a little easier. Maybe not. The thing is I'm cold and dead inside. So I don't know. I don't know what it's like to have a broken heart. There's just nothing there to begin with. It's just empty beer cans. Let's go to 10. And see, friend, I don't know. I'm not going to put it into the translator anymore. The translator, I think we've destroyed it. It'd be funny if it destroyed it across all of Google, where anybody trying to put in translations, it just spat out nonsense from here on out. Anyway, let's drop in. Here's track 10. Here we go. Some of these songs have this like futuristic retro sound to it.
Sé que prometí que iba a alejarme, pero como quieres que me vaya bien. Si tú no me sacas de los Kloufrens, me paso toqueándote pa' ver qué haces. Enchulado puede que se me pase, pero como quieres que me vaya bien. Si tú no me sacas de los Kloufrens, me paso toqueándote pa' ver qué haces. Enchulado puede que se me pase. Como diablo por olvidarte. Si cuando estoy solo y prendo, lo que hago es pensarte. Mami, me dejaste hipnotizado, colonizado.
I like it when he picks up his voice right there. Kind of eases back down. I like this one. it's got this cool like mix of just, it's kind of chilled out, but it's still moving around. I like the sound to it. It's got to just like, I like it a little bit in this electronic lane that we're in. It's just got like a vibe, just this cool vibe to it. I'm liking this one. Yeah. Cool. We turn on the production again. Change the beat.
Dime qué pasó, mi amor, que ya no me envía los buenos días por la mañana. Y en la noche antes de acostarte ya no me llamas.
Yeah. I love these synths like that.
Alguien más y me cambiaste. Qué triste no conocerás.
Yeah, I like this stretch of sound through here too, man. This is a good one.
Que te iba a gustar y nadie sabrá lo que tú y yo pudo ser. Qué triste no conocerás esa parte de mí que yo a nadie le suelo mostrar.
Oh shit, it's over. They're all kind of quick bangers from here on out. A little 3.5 minutes or so ish. All right, let's go through some lyrics. It's funny I can like follow. Even though I don't know what's being said, I know where we are. I guess it's just the natural structure of songs, I suppose. All right, here's the lyrics. How the hell am I supposed to forget you after seeing you naked? Wow, what a piece of art. I know I promised to stay away, but how do you expect me to be fine when you still haven't taken me out of your close friends? I keep stalking you to see what you're doing. I'm head over heels in love. Maybe I'll get over it. But how do you expect me to be fine? Hi, kitty. Don't go on the counter, kitty. Don't do it. Don't do it. That's bad, kitty. We're already listening to a bad bunny. I don't need a bad kitty in the house. Don't do it, kitty. Would you please go punish Hippo for being a bad kitty? How the hell am I supposed to forget you when every time I'm alone, I light one up and think about you? Baby, you left me hypnotized, captivated. Another girl like you hasn't crossed my path yet. That little pussy was beautiful, precious, cute. You left me addicted. Black-haired or blonde girl, you're the baby. Driving through Sansei, listening to Davey or OC. Everything I have is yours. If you want, I'll even give you the OC. I want to taste those glossy lips. This shouldn't happen, no, but I see the green circle and I get my hopes up again. Is that like the texting thing? What's the green circle? Maybe. You're bad. You do it on purpose. A professional player. In the end, this was never going to work. But I see you and I get my hopes up. You're bad. You do it on purpose. I'm going to hurt myself in your name. It's crazy how normal this is for you. How do you expect me to be fine when you still haven't taken me out of your close friends? This has to be some sort of like, what, Instagram or social media thing or something, which is fucking wild to me. Like, it is wild to me how much that shit means to people. Like, if somebody unfollows somebody else, it'll be news on Twitter. So-and-so unfollowed somebody. Who the fuck? Like, wow. It's crazy to me that shit matters that much to people. There was something I saw recently with Danny Brown, and somebody was asking Danny Brown, like, what happened between you and JPEG Mafia? Like, so-and-so, somebody unfollowed somebody. And he was like, I don't even know what you're talking about. He's like, I'm not even on the internet. Like, I don't get on the internet anymore. Anyway, that shit's wild. So it's funny to me, the concept of being heartbroken over a girl, and you know she's out of your life and you want her back, but you got to get over her, but you still think maybe there's a chance because they haven't unfollowed you yet. But like, what if they don't fucking care, or like they forgot, or it doesn't matter to them, or they're doing it on purpose to piss you off? Like, I don't know. That's I can't really wrap my head around that one, because to me it's such a non-real thing to follow or unfollow or whatever. It doesn't mean anything. Anyway, that's just funny. Tell me what happened, my love. You don't send me good morning texts anymore. Yeah, because you guys fucking broke up. And at night before bed, you don't call me anymore. Did you find someone else to replace me? It's crazy how I disappeared from your life. How sad that it ended like this. Kitty, don't get on the counter, Kitty. Don't do it. Is it someone else now that you tell your day to and make him laugh with the jokes you used to tell me? I don't have any new stickers. This is annotated. You don't send them anymore. Stickers are graphic elements originating from the WhatsApp application. Oh, okay. Okay, sure. Maybe that's what he's talking about with the green circle WhatsApp. I don't know if I've ever used WhatsApp. You left when I loved you the most, and now no one will know what could have been. How sad it's over. You'll never see that part of me I know you would have loved, and no one will know what could have been. Huh. All right, let's keep going. I'm kind of curious. Let's see how this wraps up. This is 11. I don't know what the hell it's called, and we're just gonna call it track 11. So here we go. Drop it into 11. Yeah. I always liked like the Spanish style guitar, and this isn't exactly that. Almost sounds like Spanish style ukulele, but I love that style.
Tú solo viste lo mejor de mí y no lo que yo sufría. Te fuiste sin saber el porqué de mi herida. Y no te tocaba a ti curarla, viniste a pasarla bien y la pasamos bien. Una foto bonita, un atardecer hermoso, una bailada.
I like the style of this song, a departure from what we've heard.
Cadenita de oro, pa' ti, pa' mí, si se da pues se da, y si no pues también, vamos a disfrutar que
And there's kind of like a little bit of lo-fi
noche
too.
se puso bonita.
No like pops, but it's almost muted a bit.
Jamás y nunca como tú.
I like this song a lot.
En mi vida fuiste turista y no te tocaba a ti curarla, viniste a pasarla bien.
We switched over to like a standing bass or something.
La pasamos bien.
Kitty, no. I like that one. Turista? I like that one.
Por la mañana
I think we're giving the kitty bad training because we're teaching Kitty that, if I act up during this whole lights on thing going on, I get more attention. Oh, well, bad kitty.
He doesn't want the garage. He just,
What a bad kitty.
yeah. He's on point.
All right. Let's go through the lyrics. So we're still in our sad section of the album, clearly, by the music that's being played and by the way Bad Bunny's doing his vocals. So here's what was said in this track. In my life, you were a tourist. You only saw the best of me and not how I was suffering. You left without knowing the reason for my wounds, and it wasn't your place to heal them. You came to have a good time, and we had a good time. A beautiful photo, a stunning sunset, a little dance, your gold chain. We were so close, looking into each other's eyes. Tell me, did you see the sorrows of my broken heart? It's been like this for a long time, like this for many years. I've been hiding my feelings. I'm afraid they'll hurt me even more. And it kind of repeats. My love, I don't know what life will bring for you and me. If it's meant to be, well, then it'll happen. And if it doesn't, that's fine too. Let's enjoy, because the night is beautiful, but not as much as you. Never as beautiful as you. In my life, you were a tourist, and that's it. And so it feels like both with how kind of how he was singing in the style of the song, the music that was made for that song. Now I feel like we're actually to a point of we're kind of getting over it a little bit. It seems like it now, right? Like at first we were all in love, and then now we were kind of like mad about it because she's going off and partying, and then it's like, well, like cranky mad, I don't need you, and you're just a bad person, and blah blah blah, and you're doing this on purpose. This part, now it starts to feel like actually starting to get over the girl, which makes sense because he was saying on the previous track, it's been 515 goes now. I should move on. I should let go, right? Which I agree. Yeah, it's time to move on. Especially, that's the other thing too. Like, let's just say for a hypothetical, you've been with 515 women, and of course fallen madly in love with all of them, of course, and of course heartbroken by all of them, of course. Wouldn't that also be reassuring? Like, you just know another one's going to come bouncing on in. Like, what's there to be said about it? It'd be like being sad that your beer glass is empty, but you're at a brewery and you just go get another beer. And what's there to be sad about? There's a problem. Don't be sad that the beer is gone. Be happy that another beer is being poured. Here it comes. So it feels like here at this part of the album, we've turned a bit. So let's go to 12, which is Café something or another. It's almost 4 minutes long, so it's a tiny bit longer than some of the other ones a bit. But here's 12. Drop it in.
Por la mañana café, por la tarde ron, ya estamos en la calle, sal de tu balcón. Por la mañana café, por la tarde ron, ya estamos en la
Coffee in the morning, rum in the afternoon. Okay. We're starting to get our groove back a little bit. Every time that happens, I think the computer's crashing.
El humo empañó el camino y no pude recordar el camino para mi casa. Hoy me vuelves a invitar.
Yo me iba a quedar tranquilo, pero
sube tú para la montaña, hoy yo me quedo acá.
Yeah, there we go. I was wondering, are we gonna drop back in? Yeah, okay. We're starting to feel better now. We're starting to feel better. Yeah, I like the back end. Let's try it. But I like how they work into it also.
Yo te voy a decir algo para que sepas. En el monte hoy se rompe, desde que sale el sol hasta que se esconde.
En el monte hoy se rompe.
I love what's going on.
Vamos botando humo, dale, ponle.
Great sound of those drums. We're feeling better, folks. We're definitely feeling better. We've turned the corner on this album. Let's go through the lyrics. Let's see, because to me, the music is definitely, we're feeling better, right? We're kind of coming back into a party state again. So, coffee in the morning, rum in the afternoon. We're already out in the streets. Come out to your balcony. So, it's time to party. We're going to party again. From Arecibo to Ponce, from wherever to wherever, it's the voice of an entire neighborhood from this place to that place. Coffee in the morning, rum in the afternoon. Let them dance in Lorin, let them dance in Canales. I'll say, today I'm hitting the road with all my crazy ones. Coffee in the morning, rum in the afternoon. Today I don't want to sleep. All I want is to stay up all night and drink a gallon. Oof. Oh, no, I'm going to pass on the gallon of rum. Oh, all night drinking rum. Oh, God. I know what that's going to feel like the next day, and now I'm out. I'm out.
Not enough coffee.
Oh, God. Especially with the coffee in there, yeah.
You'd have to have Guinness in
Oh, my God. And here's this interlude. Brother, I don't even know how I got home last night. What a wild night. And now they're hitting me up again to head back over there. But I think today I'm ghosting. Don't wait for me, cause the smoke fogged up the road and I couldn't remember the way back to my house. Now you're inviting me again. I was going to chill, but if you want to party, then come up to the mountain because I'm staying up here. Keep coming up because we're not backing down. Come up to the mountain. I'm staying here. Got nothing to look for. Down there, I've got nothing to look for. The real codes are up in the hills. I wonder if that's a typo. I don't know. Today we're drinking, and no one's gonna stop us. The samurai is shining, and the crew is hitting the roadside spots. Keep coming up. We're not coming back down. Come up the mountains today. I'm staying here. Be careful when it's your turn to come down. Don't go over a cliff and make us have to look out for you. In the hills, today it's lit from sunrise to sunset. Burning rubber, blowing smoke, turn it up. Come up here to feel the energy in the hills. So, obviously a party track in terms of just lyrical content, upbeat in terms of the music, but also we now have an absence of being sad, being upset about this girl. So maybe we finally effectively moved on. Let's go to the next track, which is called God knows whatever. I'm not going to put this in the translator. What a picture. What a picture we have there as the cover art for this track. So here's 13. Drop it in. Here we go. Curious to see, do they fall back in love? Does he find someone else? Just move on? Who knows?
Otra Navidad que no está aquí. Feliz año nuevo, pero no tan feliz. Te dieron un beso a las 12 y no fui yo quien te lo di. Ni una llamada, ni un solo mensaje. Los brothers me la montan. Dicen que estoy en un viaje. Son las 12:04 y ya estoy bien loco, llorando y bebiendo. Pitorro de Coco que me...
I love this chorus. Not a single call, not even a text. The brothers are giving me a hard time, and they say I'm on a trip. And they're right. You've just got to get over this shit. It's 12:04, and I'm already wasted, crying and drinking coconut Pitorro, whatever that is. Maybe that's a type of rum. Grandpa brought it so I could have fun, not to cry over some girl at 12 o'clock. So I like how Grandpa's even getting in on, hey, fucking get over it. Come on, go have fun. But instead, I'm just going to start day drinking and crying over this girl again. Kitty, I feel like we're reinforcing bad behavior. He knows. Kitty knows. So he's not supposed to get on the counter. And Kitty knows he's not supposed to get on the counter. But I feel like today Kitty's learning, oh, if I get onto the counter when that bald guy is talking to nothing, just talking to the wall for hours, sitting in that chair in front of those lights, talking to the wall, what is he doing? But apparently if I get on the counter while he's doing that, I get attention. Yeah, you figured that out, haven't you? And you know that if you do something bad, you'll get attention. Don't do it, Kitty. Anyway, let's keep going. I love the part with Grandpa is trying to help him out with some rum too. And okay, hold on, kid. Come here. Come here. You are being a troublemaker. You're being bad kitty. So we have to feature Bad Kitty while listening to Bad Bunny. Okay? If I can't get my headphones on one-handed, can I? All right, let's keep going. Here we go.
Abuelo, pa' que vacilara, no pa' que por un cuero a las 12 llorara.
Sounds good though. Oh yeah. A little bit of fucking speed metal on the guitar. Huh. Oh, you know what? That reminds me of those old grandfather clocks. That sound. That reminds me of the bells from the grandfather clocks. This song is funny. So here's verse 1. Another Christmas where I wish for you. Another Christmas and you're not here. Happy New Year, but not so happy for me. You got a kiss at midnight and it wasn't from me. A year ago I was right there. A year ago I was right there. Your first hug was from me. You had me in the clouds, but like lightning, I fell. I fell. And now, not a single text, not a single call, not even a text. Brothers give me a hard time saying I'm on trip. They're right. But here's verse 2. I asked for you from the kings and Santa Claus. The kings ignored me. Santa never showed up. And if you're not here, it's because God wanted so. I always knew you were bad. Don't think I'm blind. I close my eyes and kiss you all over again. With 6 and 5, you blocked my game. I don't know what the fuck that means. You and I are the same. We'll meet again. I hope I never meet someone like you. You're bad, you left just like the lights do. Still, your face popped into my head at midnight when the year was through and it hurt. So I was going to like kind of nitpick on the song a little bit because it's like, oh, here we go, complaining about the girl again. But it seems like the previous track, was it not Turista? The coconut, the cafe and coffee and rum in the morning. Seemed like, okay, we got over it. And so this always kind of like felt like a regression, right? But really, I think what's happening in terms of whatever story is here, which is fairly general story, but it seems like he did get over her and he has been out kind of living life, but then probably specific to the holidays, Christmas and New Year. So I'm thinking right here at this point, if there is a story being told, if he's trying to be specific, I feel like at this part in the album, he's saying some months have now passed and I hadn't thought about her at all until the holidays rolled around and then I remembered her. And then I started drinking the rum my grandfather gave me at 12 o'clock. Oh, shit, man. And this little outro, watch out, Eduardo, watch out, what a damn shame. I don't know what that means. So maybe we'll find out in the next track, which is 14, which is something about Hawaii. Yeah. That's all I can. The pace of the money. I don't know. Do you know this? No, don't look. Never mind. Because then you'll come over here and then you'll look at it and then you'll talk to me and say stuff. And let's see. This one might actually go into the translator. This one might actually do it. Do you know what that means?
That word's Hawaii.
That word, yes. All right, we're on the same page there. That is the word Hawaii. Yes. Correct. Let's see. Oh, what happened to Hawaii, according to Google. But I don't trust Google because it took this one, Veldá, and the Spanish translation was like more words than there are letters. And then Google was just like, Veldá. So according to Google, this one is pronounced
Lo que le pasó a Hawái.
And which means
What happened to Hawaii?
what happened to Hawaii. Or maybe it's what happened in Hawaii. Who knows? But that's what that means, supposedly. All right, drop it into 14. Something about Hawaii. Oh, weird. They've done a good job with different sound in this album.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Huh.
Ella se ve bonita, que a veces le vaya mal. En los ojos una sonrisa, aguantándose llorar. La espuma de sus orillas parecieran de champán. Son alcohol para las heridas, para la tristeza bailar. Son alcohol para las heridas, porque hay mucho que sanar. No sueltes la bandera, ni olvides el lololay, que no quiero que hagan contigo lo que
I really like how Bad Bunny sounds through here. Yeah. Getting some bass in there. Again, what a good like mix of kind of new style with old style.
Quieren quitarme el río y también la playa. Quieren al barrio mío y que tus hijos se vayan. No, no,
I like the drums,
la bandera, ni olvides la lolay, que no quiero que hagan contigo.
Just good rumble in there on the synth again too.
No, suelte la bandera, ni olvides la lolay.
Wow. I think so. There's this bit here. Be careful, Luis. Be careful. The last one. Be careful. Watch out, Eduardo. What a shame. I wonder if this girl is like running the circuit with his friends now, like, and he's watching his friends hook up with this girl. I don't know. Let's read the lyrics. But that's the early concept I have here. So this is what happened to Hawaii. Intro starts. This was a dream I had. Here's verse 1. She looks beautiful even when things sometimes go wrong. In her eyes, a smile holds back her tears. The foam of her shores looks like champagne. It's alcohol for her wounds, for dancing away the sadness. It's alcohol for her wounds, because there's so much to heal. Deep in the green mountains, you can still breathe. The clouds are closer. With God, you can speak. You hear the Jabaro crying. Another one who's left. He didn't want to leave to Orlando, but the corrupt ones pushed him out. What is this about? Jabaro is a Puerto Rican term used to refer to Puerto Ricans who live in the countryside, dedicated to agriculture. As a result of the colonization of the United States and Hawaii, many natives were expelled and displaced from their land. Orlando is a common destination for many Puerto Ricans who immigrate to the United States. The phrase compares the situation of Puerto Ricans with the history of Native Americans, implying that the emigration is not voluntary. Oh, okay, sure, that makes sense. They want to take my river and my beach too. They want my neighborhood and my grandma to leave. No, they don't let go of the flag nor forget the lelole, which is a type of coquito? I don't know. Coconut and rum-based alcoholic drink. Okay. Because I don't want them to do to you what happened to Hawaii. Okay, so he's probably... That's the name of the song, What Happened to Hawaii. So he's talking about Puerto Rico. Be careful, Luis, be careful. So this isn't about the girl. This is about the United States and in his own country, basically. No one here wanted to leave, and those who left dream of returning. If one day it's my turn, it's going to hurt so much. Another person fighting, one who wouldn't give up. She didn't want to leave either, and on the island she stayed. And no one knows for how long. They want to take my river and my beach too. They want my neighborhood and your kids to leave. They don't let go of the flag or forget the drink, because I don't want them to do to you what happened to Hawaii. Huh. It's a good song. I like what it's about, but it is kind of odd for it to just plop right at the end of this album. I mean, not like... I shouldn't really criticize it, because it's not like this album is this huge sprawling love story epic with intricate themes all that stuff like that. There's no To Pimp a Butterfly, right? But it does kind of come out of left field in terms of just everything that we've been listening to now in terms of the overall theme, and now just here's a song about Puerto Rico. But at the same time, it is an album about love, and it is an album about, you know, enjoying the sunshine and the water. And there's been lots of references to that, and so it kind of, I feel like there's parallels there, right? Like, much like you can love a person, you can also love where you're from, and you can love your neighborhood and the memories that are all associated with that, and how important it is to you as a person, you know. So I guess it does. It makes sense. Not that it has to make sense. It doesn't fucking matter, right? It's his album. He can do whatever he wants. Let's go to 15. But yeah, I like that one. What Happened to Hawaii? This one's called EOO. But it's called whatever. This is 15. Here, drop it in. Track 15. Trippy.
Ella viene por ahí y nunca llega sola. Ella nunca llega sola. Todos los bandidos sueltan la pistola. Esta noche lo que hay.
Okay. Getting into another banger.
Se pone contenta. Esta Willy y ya cumplió los 30. Después de las 12 no lo cuenta. No la llamen en el jangueo si no quiere que mienta. Mami, yo sé que tú te vuelves loca cuando el perreo te azota, pero obligado tú te acuerdas de mí si me ves por ahí. Mami, yo sé que tú te vuelves loca cuando el perreo te azota, pero obligado tú te acuerdas de mí, de cuando te di.
Oh wow. Wow, they're just going all over the place with this one. Okay, yeah. I can't believe we're here from where we started 2 minutes ago.
Estás escuchando música de Puerto Rico, cabrón. Nosotros nos criamos escuchando y cantando esto. En los caseríos, en los barrios. Desde los 90 hasta el 2000 por siempre. Y ando con el mejor de todos los tiempos, Tiny. Y yo no tengo que roncar, ustedes saben ya.
I don't need to brag, you already know. Yeah, it was good. I'm really kind of surprised how much that song shifted in sound as it went from the beginning, which was just a funky kind of beat, and then almost in kind of like a very conventional, chilled out club banger type song. Let's go through the lyrics. She's coming around and she never shows up alone. All the bad boys put down their guns tonight. This is what's going on. Dancing, baby, and then tra-tra, baby. And let's click on this, I suppose. An interpolation of the sample of the chorus of Perrero, Baby, a song performed by the former duo Hector and Tito, made up of Hector El Father and Tito El Bambino. In the first chorus, we hear Bad Bunny's interpretation inspired by the chorus, which he accompanies with a direct sample of the song. In the second chorus, Benito only limits himself to singing his part with samples. Okay. I go down on her, and she gets happy. She's glammed up and just turned 30. After midnight, she doesn't count the years. Don't call her while she's partying if you don't want her to lie. You're listening to the most selling artist. That's why no one messes with us. I feel like a kingpin in the 90s. I've got it ready. Come and feel it. Come on, baby. Get close. Turn around. If you keep staring, you know I'm going to kiss you. If you keep staring, you know... If I kiss you and you grab it, then I'm taking you with me. I mean, I would take that as a pretty strong green light that there's interest there for sure. I know you go crazy when the beat hits you. You're bound to remember me if you see me around. I know you go crazy if he hits you. I'll touch you while you're dancing, girl. I'm testing. Bring your bestie, and we'll take both your panties down. You've got 20 on your waiting list. I'll paint your back, body painting, lighting up the streets since by 20. She's out hunting. She's not dating. She owns the streets every time she steps out. Girl, you're fit. I'm going to lick those abs. She owns the street every time she steps out. I feel like we're back into the party scene. I feel like we've finally gotten over the other girl, and now it's time to fall in love for the 517th time. We're always want to dance. You and I are caught up in the lust when they play Piero for us, which is the song that was referenced there. And then he's talking about you're listening to music from Puerto Rico, fool. We grew up listening to and singing this in the housing projects in the neighborhoods from the 90s to the 2000s and forever. And I'm rolling with the best of all time, Taney. I don't need to brag. You already know. Bad Bunny, Taney. Check out the history. Interesting, man. Two more songs. I will say, I'm kind of glad this next one is a big one. This is 1.3 billion streams. But I'm glad a big one's coming up here at the end because I'm kind of to the point where like, all right, I've kind of had my fill. Not that it's bad or anything, but it does, like reading the lyrics, I can tell translation. I can hear it in the writing, the way it's worded. Not to say that the translations are wrong or bad. I have no idea. I'm sure they're just fine. But just certain things don't cross over on language. You know, certain meaning and clever phrases and just a certain way of saying things. It doesn't translate over well. And so that has made it a challenge in terms of just enjoying the writing. Because I bet there's some phrases that are just said better in the native tongue, in whatever language that's being said to begin with. Anyway, here is whatever the fuck this is called. Track 16. Drop it in. This is the big one, so I'm curious to see if it's familiar to me.
Otros 11 bonitos que veo en San Juan, disfrutando de todas esas cosas que extrañan los que se van. Ey, tengo el pecho pelado, me dio una mata, el corazón dándome patas. Dime, baby, ¿dónde tú estás? Pa' llegarle con Roro, Julito, Cristal, Roy, Edgar, Seba, Oscar, Darnell y Big J tocando bata. Hoy la calle la dejamos es barata.
Leaving the streets again.
Yo veo tu nombre y me salen suspiros. No sé si son petardos o si son tiros. Mi blanquita, perico, mi kilo. Yo estoy en PR tranquilo, pero debí tirar más fotos de cuando te tuve. Debí darte más besos y abrazos las veces que pude. Ey,
it's chilled out. Really chilled out. Cool, man. Very cool. Got the drums in there.
Hablar mierda hasta que me expulsen. Ya Bernie tiene el nene y ya en la nena. Ya no estamos para la movie y las cadenas. Estamos para las cosas que valgan la pena. Ey, por el perreo, la salsa, la bomba y la plana. Chequéate la mía, cómo es que suena. Debí tirar más fotos.
Yeah, man. Huh. I actually find that song like very, very touching. Very touching. And that surprises me. It catches me off guard. Because, yeah, you guys have seen me. I'm sitting here reading the lyrics. I'm going through it. You know, I'm trying to look for a story, and it's all pretty general, you know, about the girl and the dancing and partying and all this other stuff. But I feel like getting up to this point, there's just been these little tiny like hints that Bad Bunny has left coming up to this song, the concept. I should have taken more pictures. And so it's not so much about these girls and the partying. I mean, that's part of it, but it's not about that. It's just like this swirl of life, you know, especially too, like the song where he's talking about Puerto Rico, and I don't want what happened to Hawaii to happen to Puerto Rico. So it's all these elements that are coming together, and it's like a camera focus, you know, everything's blurry, and then all of a sudden it's in focus. I should have taken more pictures. I should have given you more kisses and hugs whenever I could. I hope my people never move away. And it's really just, I feel like it's a person who has a lot of love in his heart, a lot of love for people, family, home, partying, life, all that kind of stuff. All that kind of stuff. And I don't know how old Bad Bunny is, but I wonder if he's just now starting to like feel the zip of time and how fast time goes and how quickly things can change. And that creates that just longing of no. I don't want to lose that. I don't want it to go away. And so that song just like punched that idea home big time. I'm surprised. I'm really surprised. Very caught off guard by how much that like hit. And I think it helped that it's not like a crazy, super energetic like club song or anything like that. It sounds more like, yeah, something that you just kind of play in the backyard, you know, like just local people, you know, your friends, your family, whatever. Cool song. Very cool song. Yeah, here we go. It's about nostalgia, regret, cherishing memories, wishing we had taken more photos, value people, moments before they're gone. That's the little song bio that somebody put up. Another beautiful sunset I see in San Juan, enjoying everything that the departed are missing out on. Enjoying nights like those that don't come often, but wanting to go back one last time. Oh, wait, I read that right. But wanting to go back to the last time that I looked into your eyes and to tell you the things I didn't get to tell you and to take the pictures I didn't take. My chest feels empty. I got hit hard. My heart is pounding. Tell me, baby, where are you? I can meet you there with all these different people. Today we'll leave the streets in chaos. And it'd be amazing if you play the gyro for me. I see your name and it makes me sigh. I don't know if it's the fireworks or the gunshots. My whitey, my cocaine, my kilo. I'm in Puerto Rico chilling out. But I should have taken more pictures. I hope my people never move away. And if I get drunk today, I hope they help me out. Verse 2. Today I'll be with Grandpa all day playing dominoes. And if he asks if I still think about you, I'll say no. That my time being close to you is over now. Fire up the machines. I'm going to Centrus. Here they still drink rum. Check out the girls. Damn, mammy, how sweet. Today I want to drink, and talk nonsense until I get kicked out. I'm so drunk. You drive because... Man, you drive because even if I'm walking, I'm about to crash. I'm so drunk. Let's enjoy it because you never know how much time we've got left. Yeah. And then the interlude. Guys, I love you so much. I really do. Thank you for being here. Truly, it's very important to me that you're here. Each one of you means so much to me. So let's take a picture. Come on. Everyone get in, the whole crew. Let's go. Now Bernie has a baby. Jan has a girl. We're no longer about the flashy stuff and chains. We're here for the things that are truly worth it. Reggaeton, salsa, bamba, plana. Check out how the mind sounds. Yeah, fucking cool song. I'm still trying to like figure out how he pulled this off. Because I was just saying, yeah, I'm kind of getting bored. And now all of a sudden, whammo, just out of nowhere, this beautiful song. Perfect. Just a perfect grab of all the emotions that he's just kind of tucked away in this album. I think, too, there's an element that exists where, you know, especially with these girls that he's talking about and really falling in love and falling out of love and going through all that, right? And how much mental space that took up. And then when you kind of like snap out of it, you realize how much other shit you were missing, type of a thing. And so the album kind of does that in a way. There's so much focus on love and hooking up and partying and the girls. And it really does that for a while. And then all of a sudden you got this song about Puerto Rico. Okay. And then bam, just this realization of, oh shit, all this is happening so fast. And I've already forgotten so many things and I don't want it to change and I don't want it to go away. So just kind of fucking brilliant how he did that. Kind of fucking brilliant. Let's go to the last song. Huh. I'm impressed. Very impressed. I'm not going to put it in the translator. The translator has failed. I'm going to close the window. It's an official failure by the translator. 17, final track. Dropping in.
Benito, hijo de Benito, le decían Tito, el mayor de 6, trabajando desde chamaquito, guiando camiones como el pai y el abuelo. Aunque su sueño siempre fue ser ingeniero, un día Tonito lo invitó para hacer una mudanza en donde hicieron al nene, que en Bayamón por primera vez vieron. Un aplauso para mami y papi, porque en verdad rompieron.
That was about his parents, I guess, huh? Oh, cool. Oh, yeah. This is a celebration right here.
Gracias, mami, por parirme aquí. Ey, el mejor de la nueva porque me crié en la vieja. Gracias a mami y papi por todos los jalos en oreja. Nunca me han visto en la calle ni en los podcasts ando queja. Tratan de medir fuerza y no pueden ni en pareja. Calle sol, calle luna, estrella en la noche oscura. Yo no canto reggae, pero sí cultura de borinca en PR. Archipiélago perfecto. En el mundo entero ya conocen mi dialecto, mi jerga. Si mañana muero yo espero que nunca olviden mi rostro y pongan un tema mío el día que traigan a Otto. En la caja la bandera azul clarito y que recuerden que siempre fui yo, siempre fui Benito. Métele más que yo, tú eres loco. Cabrón, tú eres loco. Lo que tú digas, me importa poco. A mí me quieren como a ti, y soy serio como Coto. Lugia, oh, oh. Cabrón, yo soy legendario. Le meto con cojones y con ovario. Millonario sin dejar de ser del barrio. Pa' que sepa. De aquí yo no me muevo.
For fucking poor.
Dile que esta es mi casa. Donde nació mi abuelo. Yo soy de Perfumito
Oh, fuck, man. Oh, what a great closer. What a great closer. What a celebration. I love this little story about his parents. Here's verse 1, though. The best of the new, because I grew up with the old. Thanks to mommy and daddy for all the ear-pulling lessons. You've never seen me on the streets or on podcasts complaining. They try to test their strength, but they can't. Not even as a pair. Cale Sol, Cale Luna, I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm out in the dark nights. I don't sing reggae, but I'm culture from all these different places. The whole world already knows my dialect, my slang. I don't give a damn about what doesn't matter to you. Here, people were killed for raising the flag. That's why I carry it everywhere. You know, and this is something that's frustrating because Here's the annotation. Here's what the annotation says. The gag law, Law 53 of 1948, was a law passed by the Puerto Rican Legislative Assembly which aimed to suppress the independence movement on the island. This law criminalized the possession, display, and use of the Puerto Rican flag, as well as the promotion of independence, the organization of pro-independence meetings, and the dissemination of separatist ideas. It was signed by the governor and remained in effect until 1957 when it was declared unconstitutional for violating freedom of expression. Here's verse 2. If I die tomorrow, I hope they never forget my face and that they play one of my songs the day they bring the Ostos, I don't know how you pronounce that, with the light blue flag on my coffin. I hope they remember it was always me. It was always Benito. Doing it better than me? You're crazy, man. Nah, you're loco. Whatever you say, I don't care. They love me like Tito, and I'm serious as Cato. I'm legendary. I go hard with guts and courage. A millionaire without ever leaving the hood, just so you know. And then the push it, the kid, that dude just starts fucking machine gunning on top of that little hand drum thing he's got going on. No one will kick me out of here. I'm not going anywhere. Tell them this is my home and where my grandfather was born. No one will kick me out of here. I'm not going anywhere. I'm from fucking Puerto fucking Rico. And this is something that, in a couple of weeks, you'll see all the fucking outrage on the internet. Oh, it's Bad Bunny, Super Bowl, and blah, blah, blah. And it's so frustrating that if anybody would just take 10 minutes to try to learn about the guy, they'd probably be really happy about it, about what he cares about. Home, not wanting to leave home, not wanting somebody else to come take his home and ruin his home. Like, there's so much commonality. But instead, it's all the internet bullshit and all of the fucking podcasters and influencers and talking heads. They intentionally leave all that shit out, if they even know about it to begin with. That's another problem too, is a lot of shit people just don't know outright, but then they still walk around acting like experts on everything, right? That was great. That was I was honestly towards the end, I was kind of like, okay, okay, I'm kind of done, and I feel like I've heard everything, and I still feel that the production crew did a good job of keeping a variety of sound and keeping things interesting. But I was like, oh, it's just going to be a bunch of dancing and hookup songs, and now it's just a bunch of I'm sad, mad at the girl songs. But then it just turns into this whole other thing at the end. And it's great. It really is great. And it's so well done. Like, because that's always the tricky thing too, right? If you're trying to do something that's pop, mainstream, whatever, you can't make it too complicated because people, I don't know, it's almost like the more you complicate the album, the more difficult it becomes to digest. And then the harder it is to get hits off of it and all that kind of stuff, right? So it's just very sneaky the way he did it. Very sneaky. Because, yeah, it is about dancing and love and heartbreak and hooking up and all that stuff. But also, at the same time, it's not about that. It's about so much more. Very impressive. Very impressive. Fun to listen to as well. Fun to listen to. I'm kind of tired. 2.5 hours. And that explains why I'm kind of tired. Oh, it's lunchtime. Oh, jeepers. I got to have my oatmeal and my Centrum Silver and my Ovaltine and put some icy hot on my knees. It's time for lunch. That was great. That was great. I look forward to the halftime show. I bet the halftime show will be entertaining. As you go about your life on the internet and you see the stupid people complaining, try to understand, if you can, at least try to consider that most of these people don't even know what the fuck they're talking about. They don't. They're never going to listen to this guy's music. They're never going to take any time to try to understand where he's from, what he cares about, the values he holds. They're just going to hear Spanish and go, "Arr!" and that's it. That's it. They're just too closed-minded. That's it. And I don't know how or why we've gotten to this place, but there's a lot of that shit going around these days. I don't know how to fix it either. I mean, it's not really mine to fix, but I wish I could. All right, y'all. Take care. We'll see you soon.